Thanks for joining me, Anthony from Metcalf Plumbing, for another Fun Fact Friday. Now, full disclaimer, you might see my eyes wandering a little bit this one because it's a lot of information on this topic and I want to make sure I'm giving it all to you properly and right. So let's get into it. Our topic today is water heaters. So in the 1860s, a man by the name of Benjamin Magon invented the first prototype for a water heater where he used gas burners to heat the pipes going into your home. Unfortunately, this never took off because it lacked safety features to vent the combustible gases. Now this brings us to our next fact, which is in 1890, Edwin Rudd filed a patent where he basically improved upon this design and he installed safety features like a flue to vent the gases and things like that. And this is basically the base model for water heaters we use today. In fact, the Rudd company is still in business and they are one of the leading companies in the field. This also sparked the golden age of water heaters. It was over 150 companies spawned in the next couple of years making water heaters. Brings us to our next fact. In the 1920s, they were already starting to work on prototypes for tankless electric water heaters, which is pretty crazy to think that tankless water heaters were around in the 1920s. Now that being said, one of the leading companies was Stable Elton, and they didn't release the first tankless water heater to the public, however, till 1987. And again, this company is also still in business and one of the leading companies in that field. Also, fun side fact is tankless water heaters are actually one of the best types of water heaters to have. They're energy efficient, they save space, pretty low maintenance, easy to replace. You just swap them in and out. So yeah, so if you're ever interested, tankless water heaters are a very good choice. Moving right along, in 1979, Jimmy Carter decided he was going to install solar panels on the roof of the White House to use them to heat the water in the building. Unfortunately, around 10 years later, Ronald Reagan was in there and he's like, hey, this roof needs some work, so let's get rid of those solar panels. So away they went. Our final fun fact is about Iceland. So Iceland doesn't use water heaters. They use geothermal energy to heat their water because the water's pretty much heated all around there because it's on top of a volcano. Also, they're the only country in the world that can claim to have 100% renewable energy. That's right. They get all their energy and their heating from geothermal energy. That's pretty cool. I have been to Iceland. I will say it's nice to have hot water on demand, but also it smells like sulfur. So it's kind of a give and take on that situation. Well, that's been our Fun Fact Friday. From all of us at Metcalf Plumbing, have a fun, safe weekend and enjoy.